really being excited here. What an exciting game. So all the Cura robots now have to make it back to their own half. That didn't quite happen. Oh, a timeout happened. So CIT Brains, the blue team, is taking a timeout. We've seen a timeout from Cura before. So they already had the timeout, but now Team Blue is taking a timeout. So they are bringing all their robots back to the site and then actually servicing their robots. So we have another break for around 1.5 minutes only that is left. It looks like Cura is also using that timeout. They are changing batteries again. They're also cooling down their robots. They actually have a quite more automated way of doing it looks like. Cooling down their robots. Also changing batteries here. CIT Brains also all attending the robots, it looks like, on the ground behind their team table. We have around 1 minute left of timeout. The timeouts are really short. Both the teams can make all changes they want. They can change the hardware, they can change the software. So let's see what CIT Brains is going to do now. We have around 4.5 minutes left in this halftime, and it's looking like we might go to an extension here. This game is a really even game. We see Cura being really strong in their kicks. They are clearly being the ones who can kick more stable and faster. But we also see them struggling with seeing the ball when it is further away. We see CIT Brains struggling with the kicks for sure, but also a little bit with walking stable. So it is really an even game. That both two teams have different advantages and different disadvantages. So it's going to be really exciting to see who is going to make it. Which advantage is in the end going to bring them the World Championship. We have 2 seconds left in this timeout. We only have 3 robots from CIT Brains back. And there is a 4th one coming in. Also only 3 robots back on the red half. So also Cura has 1 robot that's still out. I think that was the one that was taken out before that shut down and clearly had hardware problems. So again, they are at a slight disadvantage because they have 1 robot less on the field. All robots are positioning themselves. It seems like, again, the kickoff position of number 3 from CIT Brains here, not quite ideal. Little angled, but that could also be an advantage if it wants to kick in between number 5 and 6 here. No, it is actually turning away from the ball again. No, it is turning to the ball. All CIT Brains robots are turning to the ball. They're all there to support, but it looks like 1 is taking the lead. But number 6 is there. Number 6 from Team Cura is there. And if it's kicking now, that is a really strong kick. That is a really strong kick, and that is the goal for Team Cura. That was a really fast goal for Team Cura. It is 2-1 now for Cura, for Team Red. So now CIT Brains has 3 minutes left to make another goal, otherwise they'll go home second this year again. The robot is positioning itself for the kickoff. Again, angled. Seems to be a strategy they are following. 3 robots from Cura, all well positioned as well. Ball is placed. And now Blue can take another kickoff. It is obviously an advantage for Blue to take the kickoff, so let's see if they can actually make it possible. It seems like it is a strategy because there's another robot actually taking the kickoff. The other one is just pretending to. So almost like real soccer it looks like here. But number 5 is there. Not sure if that strategy is really paying off because number 5 is strong in defense. Now there's another Blue player approaching. It looks like, again, slight vision problems on the Cura side, but now they made it. And now it looks like, again, team communication in the Blue team failing slightly because they're all piling up on the robot. So 2 robots fighting, this time CIT Brains being more stable. They can make another attempt now for a goal kick. They are dribbling the ball, but all of them are falling down, being slightly tangled there, so kicking each other down, it looks like. But now the robot is well positioned, but again, losing stability here. So number 6 from Team Cura has a chance now to clear the ball. But the next two blue robots actually approaching. There are two robots approaching. So number 6 needs to be fast and kicking. But we've seen it kicking really fast, so oh no, but the blue robots were right there. So another chance for the blue robots, another chance for the blue robots approaching. And now they are past number 6. So this is their attempt to actually score their second goal here from CIT Brains. They are past number 6, but number 6 is approaching. 4 and 6 are approaching, so they need to get past two robots, but both of them falling down. The blue robot still stable, standing. This is their chance to kick. Now kick. All of them falling down. All of them are down. But again, for the blue robot is positioned well. They could kick. If they kick now, this is another goal for CIT Brains. It looks like this is the second goal for CIT Brains as well. What an exciting match with just 50 seconds to go in this halftime. It is 2 versus 2, Cura versus CIT Brains here. Looks like one more robot is going to service from Team Cura, so just 2 robots on the field now. All of Team Blue's robots are still on the field, so another huge advantage potentially for Team Blue. Are they able to make it? They just have about 25 seconds left in this halftime, so you'll probably go into overtime here. Number 6 from Team Red is positioned to take the kickoff, but very unlikely that they'll be able to score a goal in just 10 seconds. So it looks like we will be going to overtime. And the game is back in play. But it looks like number 6 is not very interested in taking the kickoff. It is already counting on the overtime. It looks like all of the red robots are clearly counting on the overtime here, which means that there's a chance for Team Blue. The referee can actually let the game play if there is a clear chance, but he decides that the ball is still too far away. So we are actually going into the first extra half of this match. What an exciting final to watch here in a kid size. So now the teams have just a very short amount of time to get their robots back in order before we start the first extra time here. You see both teams really busy here. All of them trying to do their best. They all want to win the match, obviously. They are both so close to being world champion here. Looks like there was a decision taken to give the team a little bit of time. I don't know quite how much time they have until they continue. It looks they are given a few minutes to actually service their robots before we go into the first extra half time. On the other field that is behind this one, the Cura robots are now taken apart here. They're trying to really service the robots and do their best to bring the robots back together. There's one robot that is completely being disassembled right now. It looks like they will receive parts from another robot here. They're really doing their best to get all their robots back on the field. As a reminder, we've seen CIT Brains playing with all 4 robots for the entire 2 half times almost, where Cura has been down to 2 robots in the end. So I think they're really doing their best to get the 3rd one back and potentially even the 4th one. More robots are not always an advantage. As you see, and we've seen the robots piling up quite a bit. So more robots doesn't mean they'll necessarily gonna win, but it's definitely an advantage, especially if some robots are taken out for penalties. It's better to have more robots on the field. CIT Brains still cooling down their robots over there, but looks like they're also making quite some hardware adjustments or repairs over there. But clearly here, Team Cura, everyone here is very stressed out, trying to make everything happen to get their robots in shape for this final 2 half times. Robots being plugged in, so it seems like it's not just hardware repairs they're making, but maybe also some software adjustments let's see what the two teams still have, what the teams can still bring to the table to actually win this match. We have 1 minute left and then we will start the first extra half. The CIT Brains are starting to place their robots. All of the Cura robots are still being serviced. It looks like they're working really hard right now to change batteries. Hopefully they have enough batteries to support another 2 extra half times here. They are shorter, but still batteries might be a problem at this stage. CIT Brains is placing their 3rd robot here. Cura still hasn't placed a single robot on the sidelines. Still multiple people on the field. They are sent away from the referee now. It's only the robot handlers allowed. CIT Brains only has 1 robot handler there, but also only 3 robots. Looks like CIT Brains is down 1 robot now as well. Cura starts placing their robots now as well. It looks like right now it's going to be 3 versus 3 robots. No, the 4th one is being brought back in for Team CIT Brains. So it looks like Cura has 3 functioning robots again. So they're back to 4 versus 3 in this game. The robots are now able to walk in. We see again the red robots moving straight away. The blue ones are still briefly waiting, but now also making their way. All of them are positioning themselves. Referees are meeting where the robots want to go, right in the center circle. It is a kickoff for CIT Brains. But it looks like they can't decide who is taking the kickoff. Oh, that is not looking good. Number 5 from CIT Brains here being completely confused where it's going. Looks like it's when they're visiting the goalkeeper of the red robots here saying hi. This will be just a short visit though, because it is going to be taken out. It's not allowed to stay there. Looks like this robot wanted to actually go to its own goal, but forgot where its own goal is and actually went to the wrong goal. So now we have 1 robot less on the field until the penalty is over. Cura is now placing their 4th robot as well. But CIT Brains is not waiting. They are taking advantage of the kickoff. They're moving the ball fast, but number 6 is in the way. So they play past number 6 right away. There's a really good chance. It is very fast walking right now. Only the goalkeeper left to defend, but the goalkeeper is approaching him, needs to play and actually clear the ball. The ball is out of the immediate area, and number 3 losing, but all of them again losing stability. So another good chance for 6 now. The red 6 to clear the ball out. We know how fast they can kick. No! It actually didn't make the kick. So number 2 of both teams are approaching now. Number 2 of blue really wants to get it in the goal, obviously. And number 6 really wants to get it out. Both losing stability again. All of them falling on the ball. Huge pile of robots again. They're all very eager to clear that goal area. It looks like Team Cura again slightly confused where the ball is. So that's a good chance for the CIT Brains. If they now make it past that robot, this would be a really good chance. They are positioning themselves. They are now kicking. This could be another good chance. This could be another good chance to go in the goal area. They are really close. If they now kick, they will make another goal. Oh, but they walk past it. Oh, they walk past it. So now they have to get it back. No, that looks like the ball is going to be out. That is really hard to recover from there. It looks like it's trying to recover, but no, it's played out. So now it is actually placed back on the center line. So what a chance now for the red team, because they actually have the kick in here now from the center line. So what a chance now for them to actually go and score a goal from there. But we've seen them having trouble seeing the ball from the distance, so will they be able able to actually see the ball and get there in time. So they are allowed to position themselves, but it looks like they all don't want to really position themselves. No, there's number 6 now approaching. It looks like one robot actually decided to approach the ball. But the time is over for positioning, so now they have to wait for the execution that is happening now. So now they are allowed to kick the ball in. Blue team is only allowed to defend at this point. But it looks like number 6 has lost. No, is back and has seen the ball. But now number 2, they've lost their chance. They've lost their 10 seconds to actually execute that kick. So number 2 is back. And they are playing the ball in. But no, it looks like they actually played the ball out first. And that was the blue team. So another chance for red to actually retake that kick in from the sideline. Number 6 seems confused what's going on. It is right next to the ball. If it would just take a couple of steps back, that would be a really good position. But it is really stationary where it is. It doesn't even move the head. That might not be a good time, seeing that all the other robots are moving their head. Now, the execution is starting. So now it's walking. It has seen the ball actually. So it needs to get behind it and kick. The number 2 is there though. Blue 2 is, again it's lost the stability in the kick. We've seen such a good kick. But now it seems that it's getting tired. The motors might be getting hot. The kicks are becoming more difficult. And the ball is out. That was hard to see. The referees say red one, blue one was the one that actually touched it last. So again, another chance for the red team to execute the kick. But the red team is trying to place themselves. The blue team is trying to get away. It looks like number 5 now has actually positioned itself really well to execute, to kick the ball back in. The blue one has to get away slightly. So this is a really good chance for number 5 from Team Red. We know how far they can kick if they execute the kick correctly. So this might be a good chance. But no, it's right towards the feet of Team Blue. So another chance for Blue 2 to actually kick the ball and dribble the ball away from number 5, which it looks like it actually made it past number 5. Red number 5 though has the ball back. Not quite as far as we've seen a kick before, but again right towards the blue robot. There is a blue robot that could take the ball right from there. It's number 4 that's turning towards the ball now and is actually trying to approach. It's another blue robot. Again, they're kind of fighting for the ball here, both blue robots, and that's not good for them being stable. So now the chance for number 5 from Team Red. They're both fighting for the ball here again. Looks like number 4 from Team Blue actually cleared it. The ball is in their hands again, or their feet again. No, both have fallen down. They're sitting on the ball now, but they have resolved that on their own. Number 4 from Team Blue could approach again. There's a lot of blue robots here, all at the same position. Number 5 kicking from the red team, but blue was just luckily laying right in their way, all again at the same position, seeming to have trouble again deciding who should actually take care of the ball. It's right behind one of their robots, right behind 2 of the robots actually, only one is facing, but it has so many obstacles for their own team members. Now again falling down. Red seems to have trouble seeing the ball, but now number 5 is getting there. Number 5 is going towards the ball. There is no one in the right line. If they have a good kick now, this could be the next goal. Oh, but that was not a strong kick. That was not a strong kick, so another chance for Team Blue to actually clear the area. Only 2 red robots on the field. They're trying to get a third one back in. So many blue robots here again trying to defend. It's number 6, red number 6 there trying to score the goal. It is dangerously close to the CIT Brains goal area here. Loads of CIT Brains robots on the ground. Number 6 of Team Red still standing strong. But doing a strong kick now, it might be a good chance for another goal. Oh, but that was the goal post. That was the goal post. And also, that was the end of the first extra half time here. So what a good chance here for Team Kira to end on. How close to their third goal. They get another 3 minutes now to service their robots. If we will not see another goal in the second half time, we would go to penalty shootout. So let's see if the teams are actually going to make it to score another goal here in this second extra half time here. Only 3 minutes. This is really tough for the teams. Again, you see all of them, all team members now just getting involved, cooling down robots, changing batteries. We see Cura again changing loads of batteries here. We have robots on the table, we have robots behind the table, we have robots on the field. CIT Brain seems to be a little bit more confident here. They're already placing their robots. They seem to have decided to not make more changes here. They've placed their robots. 2 of them are already there. Again, being cooled down by some of the team members. Cura is again trying to get their robots ready on the tables. You see tape being added to some of the robots. This has really been a tough competition. The robots are really holding strong here in this last really long match. The hardware, it is hard for the robots to play such long matches. They've already played an entire tournament, so their hardware is really wearing off here. So we see the teams really trying everything. Referees are collecting small robot parts, probably screws, from the field here. One robot of Team Red is already placed. The third one of the blue team is getting on the sideline here. Second one of the red one is getting placed. Almost done for this short break time here. We have to get the robots back in place. 3 red robots are standing there. 3 blue robots, although one is still being serviced on the field, it looks like. The 4th robot from CIT Brains is coming back in. But the robot handlers or the other team members will have to leave the field really soon. Looks like they're being sent off the field now. Only the robot handlers allowed. We have again 3 red robots. It looks like they have trouble having a 4th one on the field, and all 4 blue robots on the field. Positioning themselves, we have the red team, Team Cura, now taking the kickoff. So a good chance for them to score a quick goal in this halftime. The extra half times are only 5 minutes, so they are shorter half times than we've seen before. We just have 5 minutes left for the robots to try to score another goal before we are going into a penalty shootout here. Number 6 is positioning itself, the red number 6 is positioning itself to take the kickoff. All the blue robots want to defend. No! One blue robot again seems to be lost and is walking towards the wrong goal area, which is strange because it positioned itself in the beginning so well, so it has been taken out. So again, we have 3 versus 3 robots on the field right now, and 2 robots, one of each team on the sideline. Number 6 could take the kickoff, but it's turning away from the ball, but it is seeing the ball. But it is not quite sure how to approach it, it looks like. So a chance for the blue robot. This is a chance for them to actually do a quick goal, because there's not a lot of robots here from the red team. There's He's now following up on this kick that I just did really fast. This could be a good chance. The other robot is falling down, so now it has a chance that it can kick the ball. Now would be the chance for it to actually score. No red robot is in the way. Blue is walking really strong. It looks like the red robots have trouble approaching it. One is walking behind it, one is falling down. There's a chance for the blue team. There's a chance for the blue team to dribble in the ball. Will they be able to dribble in the ball just a couple of centimeters? And it is over the goal line. This is the third goal for the CIT Brains here. It is 3 versus 2, and they have about 4 minutes left now. Cura has about 4 minutes left to score another goal. It looks like the game is really tough on their hardware. The robots are getting more unstable, but they have the kickoff advantage one more time. The blue robot made it just past number 6 here. Looks like they're all positioning themselves fairly well again. They are in a good triangle position, just slightly dislocated when it comes to rotation, otherwise Team Blue looking strong. Looks like again the red robots are slightly confused on, nope, the red 5 now has taken the ball. Good kick out of the center circle, but right towards the blue number 3. So blue number 3 has the potential now to just clear that very fast, but red number 6 is approaching as well. But it made it past it. Both robots falling down, but accidentally moving the ball a little bit closer to the center circle again. Another blue robot approaching. It looks like only one blue robot right now seeing the ball, but so many robots falling down again. Big pile of robots in the center circle. But it looks like number 5 positioned itself really well, but no, the ball was already away. The kick came way too late. The ball was already behind it. Both robots falling down. Looks like all robots slightly confused where the ball is. No, the blue robot actually has stood up. It knows where the ball is. Seems to be the only one. No, there's number 2 from Team Red right now, also knowing where the ball is. But again, so many robots in one place. They're all really eager to get the ball into the other team's goal. If the blue one is scoring another goal, it will be a clear win for them. But red really needs to follow up. Where's red 5 now? Red 5 has a chance to kick. Blue one is approaching, but it is slow. Oh, but it was right into the feet of the blue robot. Blue now has a chance to actually get the ball back, but no, they're all falling on the ball again. So many robots falling down. It is really tough for them to play so long. Now the blue robot has to be picked up because it was holding the ball. It was laying right on the ball, so this is a penalty for the blue robot. Good chance for number 2 of Team Red now, but it's falling again. There's such problems with stability now, all of them kicking each other down. So again, a missed chance here, all of them losing stability so much. It looks like number 3 of Team Blue now having the best chance to actually score a potential goal. It is still quite strong, it is seeing a ball, but no, both of them falling down again. Both of them seem to have trouble getting up. Oh, it looks like number 2 has lost the battery. Yes, number 2 has lost the battery, needs to be taken out. So now only 2 robots of the red team on the field. So many blue robots that could potentially make it, but it looks like now they have so much trouble standing. It's just 40 seconds left in this second half time. But what a good chance for the red robot again, but it is falling down. It is a free kick for Team Red. Looks like there was a foul performed. I didn't quite see what that was, but really good chance for the red team now to actually perform their free kick. They are positioning themselves really well for that free kick. This might be the last thing we are seeing in this half time. Looks like the game controller is slightly confused on the timing here, but we only have a couple of seconds left actually in this second extra time. Now they can execute the free kick. There are a couple of blue robots, so there's another blue robot that can approach it now. It is less than 30 seconds left. This is the last chance for Team Cura to actually score. But Blue is right there. We have only a couple of seconds left, and it looks like maybe CIT Brains is able to score another goal in this second. It's only 10 seconds left. The blue robot is approaching the goal. Maybe this is another goal for the CIT Brains right before the end of this halftime. The referee is allowing them to play this chance, but the chance is over, it looks like. So this is the end of the chance. So congratulations to CIT Brains for being the world champion this year in the Humanoid Pit Size League. Congratulations as well for Team Cura. Really strong game. We will be following up in just 5 minutes on the adult size field. So make sure you come over to just the other field to your right, and you will see the bigger robots playing their finale. Here in the adult size, we have postponed the game for just 5 minutes. In 7 minutes, we'll start the match to give the referees especially a little bit of time to move over from the other field here. You're seeing multiple referees here refereeing both of the matches. So we will, in about 6 minutes, we will start the adult size final here on the Humanoid field. right, welcome on the adult side field, everyone. What an interesting kid-size finale right now that we just have seen. Now we're on the adult size field here. We are playing Team Nimbro from Germany. They are last year's winner, last year's champions, against Team Romela from the US. They were placed third last year. So both of the teams very hungry to win. Nimbro has been long-term champion here in the league, so they really want to defend their title, obviously. And for Romela, it would be really nice after being placed third last year to come home with that title. We are very close to starting the game. We are just a couple of seconds away from it. So in adult size that you've just watched kid size here, adult size is slightly different, and that you see that the robots are taller. And you also see that they will have a person who was allowed to walk behind them. It's just to make sure that the robots are safe. The bigger robots or the taller robots are not able to fall down that easily. That might damage their hardware a lot. So they have a person there that is catching them in case they're falling down. Otherwise, the people that are walking behind the robots are not allowed to interfere at all. Again, as in the kid-size league, all the robots need to make all of the decisions on their own. They need to be placing themselves, they need to see and find the ball, find the goal, kick the goal. That's all decided by the robots completely on their own. The head referee just called ready. That means the robots are now allowed to walk in. And look at Romela, who is already so strong, walking in, placing their robots here. Now Nimbro in blue is also starting to walk in. It looks like Nimbro actually has kickoff here, so the blue team is positioning itself right on the center mark for the kickoff. Romela in red needs to defend here, so they are further away from the center circle. Both of the teams playing with one player in the front and one player slightly placed behind. The ball's being placed and the game is in play. Very strong kick from Nimbro and Team Blue here right away. It looks like the red robot confused on where the ball is, but now there is one walking really strongly. Another blue one approaching here. So blue and red both really close to the ball. Actually, the blue one here trying to kick, but it was too late. The ball was already gone, and it lost stability here. The red one approaching, there is no robot defending the goal, so there will be a good chance now for the red team to score a goal. It looks like they are not very well now. They're positioning themselves really well. This is looking really good. If they're doing another strong kick. Oh, and that is 1-0. Right away for Team Romela. They are now needing to walk back to their own half. Look at how fast both of these robots are walking right into each other. But look at how stable they are. Oh, that was so close. It almost got back into stability, but then finally fell down. So both of the robots looked like were taken out actually, because they lost stability. But we have one robot from Romela in here, and now the blue one is walking in. The blue one is allowed, obviously, now to do the kickoff here because the goal was just scored against them. They are positioning fairly well in the center circle here, and Romela is keeping their distance. So another chance now for the blue team to play a good kick here towards the red half of the field. Blue is positioning itself. It has about 10 seconds to the kick. It did, but right towards the feet of the red robot, and that was a really strong counter kick. But blue was right there. Blue number 2 could now take that ball, but look how fast number 1 is approaching from Romela. They are now facing each other, ball in between them. Really well done from the blue player here, playing the ball to the side of the red robot, but the red robot is right there. Both blue robots now being there. And both of them kicking the ball. One of the robots is taken back out and lost stability. They're really trying to not push each other too hard. Both robots trying to avoid each other, but sometimes it is hard. Really strong kick now from Team Nimbro, the blue team here. but right towards the red team again. There is a red player who could follow up. Red number 2 now is approaching the ball. It could kick the ball. Oh, but it's kicking it out. It is kicking it out, so now blue has a chance to do a kick in from the sideline here. It means that now blue can position itself behind the ball, and the red team actually has to keep a distance. They have to allow the blue team to take that kick in. There's one robot still penalized on the blue side, but number 2 is walking towards the ball now. It looks like it really wants to position itself to take that kick in. And it's looking pretty well positioned here. Not quite behind the ball yet, but it's almost behind the ball. And now it can execute that kick. Romela, the red robot, still have to wait. That kick was executed, but again, right in front of the feet of the red robots. Both of the red robots are there. Really fast and strong kick. And oh, but out right away. One robot is being, both robots are taken out. Looks like both number 2 of Team Blue and the red number 1 have lost stability. So now the ball is positioned back. A good chance now for the blue robot, but number 1 is really, no, number 2, both of them are right there. Both of them are right there, but we are dangerously close towards the red goal area. The red goal robot now needs to get that ball out. And really well done. Good kick. This time not too far. Oh! Both robots falling down. Actually, the Romela robot, the red one, actually really falling to the ground here. Let's hope that it didn't damage its hardware too much. You see that both robots looking like they're being serviced on the side right now. Both of the blue robots ready to walk back in. Now it is a chance for the blue team. It's a completely defenseless field. This is the chance for Nimbro, for Team Blue, to kick, to make their first score. Really good kick. Really something, but no! Oh, it lost stability again. Looks like it's really struggling walking here. It's also, they have done an entire tournament. It is hard for the robots to play so many matches. So it looks like they're also struggling with their hardware and stability here. Both robots now have to serve a penalty, so they have to wait at the sideline. Also, Romela's robots still seem to be in service on the sideline here. They are not waiting to get back in. So the chance is not over. It looks like number 3 is walking back in. Blue number 3. But it's walking right into its own teammate. Will it destabilize both of them? They keep walking into each other. No. It's being picked up. Now what happens? Red is back in. Red is back in, but also blue number 2 is back in. So both of them have a chance. Really good kick from the red team. Really strong, and look how fast they can walk. What a good chance. What a good chance for them to now follow up. Blue was also really fast, but not quite as fast as the red team, so this is a really good chance for them. They just have to do one of their strong kicks, and that could be another. No, not quite. Oh yeah, it was strong enough. 2-0 for Team Red, UCLA from the United States. Both of the robots are positioning themselves again. Blue has kickoff, so they have positioned themselves in the center circle again. And also, blue number 3 is allowed after it just attacked its opponent, and it's its own team player and just had another penalty, is now allowed to go back in. It seems like Red is only playing with one player right now, so a good chance for the 2 Nimbro robots here to score their first goal. And now the blue team can do a kickoff. Red needs to wait for the ball to be kicked. That is the case now, so now the robot can approach. It is approaching. It is kicking really strong. Both of them now tackling each other. And it looks like the red robot was slightly more stable here. Blue was taken out. But there's another blue robot now really approaching the ball fast. And it's actually kicking, so that was a really good kick. It can follow up now. But there's another red robot. Is the other red robot fast enough? Oh, right in front of the red robot again. They're almost passing to each other. But now there's 3 robots. That is really problematic because they all have to be stable. Looks like the blue one is really doing strong right now. Red ones are still, really good kick towards the goal. Red ones seem to be slightly, but no, it lost stability again. So the robot is taken out, so 2 red robots here. Another chance for Romela, to make. Another chance for Romela here. One of the robots is taken out, but the other robot has a good chance. The other robot has a good chance for a 3rd goal here. But the blue robot is there. The blue robot is defending, but it was not quite fast enough. That is the 3rd goal for Team Romela for the red robots here. They are doing so well. They are walking so fast, and they have really strong and really fast kicks that is really giving them a good advantage here. Compared to last year, this team has really evolved so much. They are really doing so much better than last year. So it's really a pleasure to watch them walk so fast here. But the blue robots are really strong as well. They are walking so fast as well. They are doing so good defenses. It looks like they're just not quite stable enough. They need to be picked up too often and actually be brought to the sidelines. Ball is being placed again. It's again the blue team who has kickoff. And they are doing the kickoff. Again, quite good kick, but quite towards the red one. And see how fast it followed up. And again, the ball is out. And the robot fell down and is being brought to the sideline here. And it looks like they actually lost a part as well. That is now handed to the referee. Obviously, robot parts need to be picked up from the field. So this was over the goal line, so this placed back in on the center line. And it was the red robot who kicked it out. So this is now Blue's chance to score. Blue has a chance to kick the ball in, and there is no red robot around. So it is their chance now to score their first goal. They're positioning themselves quite well. Slightly next to the ball, not quite behind it. The placing phase is over, so now they can execute. And they're really close. There is no red robot around. This is their chance. If they have a good and strong kick right now, this could be their chance to score. Pretty good kick towards the goal. This is their chance. There is no red robot there. This is their chance to score their first goal now for the blue team. It's slightly to the side, but it will be able to recover. It just needs to kick a little bit to the right. Really well positioned. This is a good position to actually score. It is so close. It's right on the line, but I think it is able to make it. And that is the first goal for Team Limbo. For the blue robots here, the red robot was slightly too slow to walk back in. So now both teams have to walk back, but now it will be the red robots to have the kickoff because they just had a goal scored against them. Team Nimbo pretty strong in positioning themselves. They have a really good localization. They've shown this quite often. They're really good at knowing where they're supposed to stand. So the robots here are building a strong line as a defense here towards the Romela robot. The Romela robot could walk a little bit closer towards the center mark, but looks like it is want to keep a little bit of a distance. Maybe that will be a good position now for a strong kick. And indeed a kick, but that looks like it could be the end of the first half. So it is halftime here. You see the teams running on the field now, especially the Romela robots. You see how heavy they are. They need 2 people to actually carry the robots because they are so heavy. The number of robots are not quite as heavy, so you see that they are able to service them more on their own. You will also see them switching sides now. So Romela is already placing their robots on the other half. Number was now slowly switching to the other half as well, but they still have 2 more robots actually waiting here on the outside the field. So they have 2 more robots that they could potentially send in. So they would have 4 robots available if there are hardware problems for them. So now in this halftime break, which is 5 minutes long, the teams are able to do both changes to their hardware and their software. You'll probably see the teams changing batteries. I can see Romela already changing batteries right here in robot number 2. Robot number 1 looks like it's getting software updates. They have a keyboard attached to robot number 1 and also doing battery changes now over there. Nimbro at the moment is just changing the sides. So they are just bringing the robots over and the people over to the other half of the field. Other than that, it looks like also Nimbro is changing the batteries, but they're also staring at their computers. So there may be some software changes coming in for Nimbro as well. You see loads of people from Romela, UCLA, in the United States of America, so from Los Angeles here, loads of team members on the field, loads of team members attending the robots, doing changes, looking at the motors being connected. It looks like a little bit more relaxed on the Nimbro side. So they are from Bonn in Germany here, Bonn Rhein-Sieg University in Germany. No, University of Bonn in Germany, sorry. And they're a little bit more relaxed over there on the blue side. But they have brought their spare robots to the other side as well. So you see number 1 and number 4 of the blue teams standing on the other end of the field now, waiting if they need to actually replace one of the players on the field. And loads of changes being made here on the Romela side, it looks like. They actually have a keyboard attached now to both of their robots doing some changes. They are allowed to do that. Think about it a little bit as in human soccer when you have the coach actually giving the robot some more instructions for the second half. That's exactly what the teams are doing here. They're giving the robots instructions on how they want them to operate and what they want them to do in the second half. So it could be strategic decisions here on how to walk on the field and if they want them to play more defensive or offensive. And we'll see if you can spot any changes, especially from the Romela robots here in the second half. They're also having game pads connected, it looks like. So maybe testing some motor functionalities here with the gamepad as well. Team Blue is changing batteries still, it looks like, on the 2 robots that just played. So it looks like they will also not make immediate changes to the players on the field. A little bit of time left in this halftime here. Looks like the Romela robots are almost ready to walk back in. The Nimbro robots are still sitting. 1.5 minutes left here in this halftime break. They need to start placing their robots towards the sidelines soon. They're still allowed to do some service here, so there's still loads of cables being connected. We're now seeing a mouse being connected as well to Romela number 1. So they are really trying to do their best to do last-minute changes here on the robot. They have a gamepad and a mouse connected now. It looks like they have an onboard computer where they can make the changes without necessarily external computers being connected. Last minute is approaching, so they have to start placing their robots really soon and get the other people off the field. But look at how many people from Team Romela are staring at the robots now, so they're really trying their best. As I said, Nimbro are the long-term champions of this league, so they really want to defend the title. And Romela has shown so much changes since last year when they made the 3rd place in our league. So this year it seems like they're really eager to win the title here in Eindhoven. So now the referee sending off the people from the field, only robot handlers allowed on the field now. There is a referee timeout right now that is interesting. That usually means that there is something going wrong in either the software or something else on the field that is not quite in place. Let's see if we can actually find out what's going on. Any updates on what's going on for our audience?
Yeah, so we had to restart the computer, or switch to a different computer because we had some technical issues there. And now some robots have trouble to connect to this new game controller.
Okay, so what the referee was just saying is so the robots are actually not communicating to the referees right away. They're actually communicating to a software that is running on a computer here on the table. And that computer had to be restarted because it had some technical difficulties there. And now they needed a little bit more time to set everything back up again. But it looks like all the robots are connected to that referee software again. So they are able to communicate again with the referees and the assistant referees on the sideline. So it looks like we are all ready to restart start the second half of this match. So the referee timeout has ended. The robots are now able to walk back in. And we see Romela taking that approach really quickly. Nimbro still standing with both robots on the sidelines here, still waiting for... Yep, now number 3, the blue number 3 is walking back in as well. And I believe blue actually has kickoff now. No, it looks like blue does not have kickoff. It looks like they're both positioning themselves to defend. And the red robot is in the center circle, so it looks like red now is having kickoff. Both blue robots pretty close together there, but in a good defending position. You see that the two teams have switched sides now, so Romela is now playing towards the goal on your right-hand side. He is kicking the ball just slightly outside the center circle here. But that was a really strong kick to the side. Number 1 of the team could now follow up, but it is walking slightly towards the ball. And already one of the blue team robots has to be taken off because it is unstable. Good shot here by the red robot. They're both trying to stabilize and get out of each other's way. Oh, but that was close. So blue number 3 is out. Oh, but that was the goal post. So close. But it can follow up. There is no blue robot to defend, so it is very close to scoring the next goal here. It is positioning itself, and if we see another good shot, no! Not a good position. The ball is out, and obviously it was kicked by a red robot. So now blue is allowed to kick that ball back in. It is still not quite a good position for blue because it is very close to their goal area, but they are now the ones who are allowed to play the ball next. So you see here Romela actually keeping their distance to the ball. They have to do that to allow blue to actually take that kick in. But blue is still penalized on the sideline, so they can't take the kick in right now. But now blue number 2 is walking back in, but it is quite a distance. It needs to go, and after 10 seconds, red is allowed to take the ball, and that's what they are doing right now. So a good chance, but no, it is out one more time, and again that was picked by the red robot. But now it was over the goal line, which now is much better for blue because it is placed back on the center line. So now really good chance because blue number 2 is in play. So it could just approach the center line now and kick the ball. That's a good position for a kick from right there. The red robots need to keep their distance. They're doing that quite well and positioning themselves in the distance. And also number 2 is positioning itself really well now for the execution of the kick-in. It seems like they are not waiting for that to actually happen. The referee calling the execute. So the ball is placed back, and number 2 now needs to walk back behind the ball. That's quite unfortunate. It might be an out now for Team Blue if they walk backwards. or they recover because they remember the last position of the ball. Let's see what's going to happen. Also, red seems confused. They can't really see the ball. Looks like the blue robot is in the way. Number 3 just tried to get back in, but fell down immediately. So now both the blue and the red robots are approaching at the same time. They're both placing themselves for the kick in. But it looks like number 2 is a little bit better position, but no, it's walking past. It's walking past it, so now it's a chance for the red robot. It is approaching. It is a really good chance because blue is slightly slower, and that is another goal for Team Red here for Romela. So Romela now quite in the lead. But they have been taking a timeout. Not red has been taking a timeout. Blue has taken a timeout. They are allowed to take a timeout once each team. So now they have 2 minutes for special service of their robots. It actually looks like they are changing which robot is playing. We've seen number 1 before being on the sideline. Now it looks like number 1 will actually play. Maybe number 3 just has a too worn off hardware and motors right now. It looks like all the other robots just want to be happily standing where they are, or maybe not. Random numbers are being thrown around here, but it seems to mean something to the teams because UCLA seemed to be happy about that number that's just been said. They want to keep all of the other teams, or the other team and the other robot could be off the field as well. It looks like they just want to keep the robots walking there. It is 1 minute left in the timeout. We see robot number 1 being connected to a computer, so probably being in some form of service here. But it is not a lot of time for the blue team here to catch up. They have quite a lot of goals to make up for. So they would really need a strong change in their software now to be able to make it. The Romela robots, the red robots, are really fast and are really fast kickers as well. So they really have an advantage here in this game, it seems, with the current software and hardware they are playing. The robots are positioning themselves again after this timeout. The team blue will have the kickoff. Still some discussion among the referees. Now the ball is being placed. And the game is restarting. So let's see how robot number 1 from Team Blue is now doing. First taking a little bit of a, round over there. A good kick from the blue team here, but again having trouble stabilizing itself. But also red is having trouble. It kicked the ball out. It kicked the ball out and the referee almost fell over the ball here because he didn't expect that to happen. So the ball is being placed on the sideline again. And because red kicked it out, it is Team Blue now that is allowed to kick it back in. It doesn't seem to be wanting to approach the ball just too closely yet. Maybe it doesn't want to make the mistake again of standing in front or behind, having the ball in its back. But now it's positioning itself really well. Also the red robot's now positioned really well for this kick-in. It's actually really nice that we are seeing this game situations now very close to the FIFA rules, as you can see here, just not quite there yet that they can throw the ball back in. They're still kicking the ball in. This was a pass right to the red robot, and they kicked it backwards almost into its own goal. Is that going to be an own goal here, or are they able to clear it? They're able to clear it out! What a good move here from the red robots being able to clear that ball. Obviously they shot it out, so it's going to be another kick in from the sideline for the blue team. But what a good move here, being able to clear this ball. What good localization and good vision they need to make this happen. So again, blue is able to position itself. It looks like it is able to do that quite well. It's still a pretty good chance. It is a good position for a kick in. But there's also 2 robots from the red team actually trying to defend the goal here. So let's see if number 1 is going to be able to make another goal here. The red robot is approaching and is trying to kick the ball away from the blue one, but so far blue seems to be positioned better. Now the red one has shot the ball slightly away, and it is faster. Again, we are seeing the advantage of the faster walk and especially the faster kick they are having, so they were able to clear the situation again. But another time they kicked the ball out, so it's another chance for the blue team now to kick the ball back in. But now, as you can see, the ball is way further into the blue team's half, so they will have to play the ball much further towards the red half here. And we know how quick the red robots are. This is a good chance still for the red robots to score another goal if they're able to take the ball away there. The blue robot is positioning itself, slightly confused. It looks like it doesn't quite manage to turn around, but it still has 10 seconds to do so once the execution period starts. It looks like the other robot now, the number 2 from Team Blue, is trying to help out. So it is able to position itself, but the red robot is approaching. The red robot is approaching, and that fast kick again, but another time the ball is kicked out. Now again, the advantage of the blue team because the ball is placed to the center line, so another good chance for them. But look again how fast the red robot here is to get back into a good defense position. It looks like the blue number 2 is slightly confused what's going on, standing in its own half. Not really sure what it's looking at, but it doesn't seem to be the ball. So not a good team player in helping out right now. So let's see if number 1 of Team Blue is able to actually make it without any team support here to score another goal for the blue team. They're now able to execute. This time they are really well positioned. It's a really good chance now for Team Nimbro here to score another goal. And also number 2 is now helping out, so it looks like they're actually having 2 robots. But the red one is so fast in the approach. But now this was a really good shot. It was past both of the robots. So if the number 1 from Team Blue is now making it, this would be a really good chance. It's now fast and shooting, but no, the Romela robot was faster in the kick. But it is very close to the goal now. It really needs to be able to kick it out of the goal. We've seen this done before, so it might be able to do this back again. And another really fast approach, but not quite a kick out. The robots both cleared the situation. No robot fell down. Really good stability here. Oh! This looks like a part of the foot actually fell off. So this robot really needs to go back into service. You see that on the sideline here. And both of the blue robots are now there. Now it is 2 blue robots versus 1 red robot. This is a good chance for Team Nimbro. Now they have a supporting robot and a robot that can kick. So maybe this is the chance for them, only against 1 robot on the red side. The blue robot isn't quite turned properly, but it will be able to do this really fast. The other robot is approaching as well. So the robot is turning around, it is executing its kick. Number 2 is standing there as a support player, but also number 1 is approaching now. Again, intercepting that kick really well, doing a really far and fast kick. But it looks like, again, really far towards almost the goal line. It's almost over the goal line here. So they have to clear that one out here first, kick it in front. No. Was not a good strategy. They kicked it right towards the goalpost, so that ball was out again. Another chance for Nimbro to do another kick in from that sideline. And player number 1 is right there, so not far away for the player number 1 to turn. Almost in the same position as he's just been before. Again, red number 1. It needs to keep a distance, and it seems that it's able to do that, although it is walking around a little bit, but it is at a safe position here. So number 1 can do the kick now. Is the other number 1 of the blue team, is number 1 of the red team able to intercept? It is seeing the ball, good approach to the ball here, so this might be a good chance for the blue team to actually kick the ball. Nope, number one of the red team was right there to kick the ball away. And now a really good chance. This is a good position for the red team to score another goal. This is a really good position to score another goal. And yes, this is another goal for Team Romania. We are now at 5 goals for Romania and 1 for Team Nimbro. So it is really hard, will be really hard for Team Nimbro to actually make up for that. All 4 robots back on the field. All 4 robots really well positioned as well. Nimbro has kickoff, taking a slight distance for the kickoff here. Taking an approach now. All the red robots have to wait. Really strong and good kick. Really far, almost towards the goal line. That is towards the goal line, but it's not a goal because they are not allowed to score directly from the kickoff. So this goal did not count. The referees indicated that clearly. They would have needed to do another kick. So this is now going back to the center line. And the red robots are allowed to kick that ball. This rule allows or encourages the robots to actually not just invest in really strong kicks, but really invest in team play and strategy as well. And it looks like this was not quite implemented here just yet. Oh, look at the unstable Romania robot number 1 here. It needs to be taken off the field now. It is actually walking off the field on its own. It will get penalized here on the field line because it's gotten too unstable. The other red robot now approaching the ball. It looks like the blue robot slightly confused where it's going. Red robot's making a really fast approach. It is at a good angle positioned towards the ball. It is close to kicking the ball. So now it is allowed to execute that kick in. I think it's the first time you're seeing Romania actually doing a kick in. Usually it happened. Nimbro, really good pass towards blue number 2. Now blue number 2 could follow up, but it is slightly too slow. But the ball actually bounced off the robot, but it has to be catched here. So it is taken back and penalized on the sideline. That was not a good kick from Team Romania, actually slightly misplaced the ball, it looks like beforehand. So that was more a kick to the side than the front. But now they will have a good chance, not quite the center. Again, almost towards the other robot. It's a good chance for the other robot now to clear that ball. They're both approaching. Looks like Romania slightly confused where they are going again. Walking off the field here a little bit. And Nimbro knows where they're going, it looks like. Romania now also positioned themselves a little bit better again. Both are approaching the ball, but now Nimbro cleared it. They made a really good kick here. This is the chance to score the second goal for Nimbro. They're seeing the ball really well right now. They're approaching the ball, and it looks like the red robots are having trouble seeing the ball. This is the goal. This is the possibility for Nimbro to do a follow-up goal. But number 2 here from Team Red is approaching. They have to be faster. Goal! They really made it here. They kicked the ball away. Number 1 was slightly too slow in kicking the ball. So now a really good follow-up chance here for the red team. But the blue one is also there to defend. Both of them doing really strong. And this is again the goal post here. So they have to clear the ball from back there. It looks like a red robot is already approaching. Also the blue ones are seeing the ball, but they are too slow in approaching. It's a hard angle though for the red robot to make it. Will it kick the ball in the goal? Yes, that is another goal here for Team Romania. Really strong gameplay we're seeing here. It was a hard position to score a goal from, so really well done. Robots positioning themselves again. As I said, this is really hard almost impossible for Nimbro to recover from this current score. So it looks like Romela will actually be the champions, but the game is not quite over yet. We are starting the game. The referee is waiting for the blue robot to actually kick the ball. Red one is approaching, and this is the end of the match. So Team Romela from UCLA, from the United of America, is the world champion of the adult size league. Congratulations, Romela. Really well done. Really impressive improvements from last year. Congratulations. Team is really happy, obviously. Congratulations to Nimbro as well. They defended really well here. There is another game planned on this field right now. I am looking to the organizing committee here that is standing there but not listening to me, to actually tell me if we are doing the game now, and if so, when it's going to happen. We are planning to do an actual match between humans against robots on this field, but I have not the time confirmed when it's going to happen. But at some point, a little bit later, we will have that match. We'll definitely take a short break right now, so congratulations again to both teams. We will be back with a game of the adult size world champions against humans. If you're wondering what's going on the adult side, the size field right now, we will have a demo match between 3 of the teams that have played in the Humanoid League. Team Chingua, Team Heroes, and Team Romela, who just won the World Championship. And they will play against members of the Human Organizing, Technical, and Executive Committee of the league. So it looks like it's going to be a game 3 versus 3. So we will clear the field right now from all the other robots and the humans. And then we will get ready to play. It's going to be 1 half time long. So we will play just 10 minutes. And in these 10 minutes, let's see, so you know the goal of RoboCup is in 2050 to play against the human world champion soccer players and to win the game in a fair match. And we will see the first attempt now and how well our robots are already doing against very untrained, non-professional soccer players from the league executive, technical, and organizing committee. As I said, there will be 3 teams playing, so we'll do it drop-in style. Each team will play as 1 robot. And for the stream online, we will get a slightly better position than what we had before, it looks like the committees are still discussing who is going to play. It looks like the humans will also need to walk in from the sideline. So it looks like we have Alessandra playing, who is a current member of the executive committee. We have Reinhard playing, a current member of the technical committee, and then Reinaldo, a current member of the executive committee as well. Oh, and Gasper playing, another member of the executive committee. So we have the entire executive committee playing, and then 1 member of the technical committee as well. Robots are still being selected, placed. I'm not entirely sure. 1 robot still in the center here, being removed now. So as I said, Romela is going to participate on the robot side, the current world champion, the one who just won the final. And then we also have Team Heroes and Team Chingua. The robots have kickoff. I'm not seeing loads of robots placed right now. The humans are already placed and ready to walk in. Still missing a couple of robots, it seems. Looks like there is still some question on the technical setup side that have not quite been resolved yet. So many human members eager to play. Looks like they can't quite decide who is actually going to be able to play. It shouldn't be unfair either. It shouldn't be that the humans actually get to have way more people on the field here. Looks like the first robot is being placed. Also looks like they can't quite decide which side they will walk in. Still loads of discussions going on both the robot and the human side. But we do want to move quickly, so we actually want to start this game really soon. So everyone clear of the field who is not a current player, so either a human player or a robot player. So for the humans now, it looks like in the beginning we have Alessandra, Jasper and Reinaldo playing. So we have country representation from Italy, Germany and Brazil. and representation from the OC, TC, and Executive Committee. Markus is again head refereeing this game. There's a lot of robots on the field right now, but it looks like there's a confusion still on where to walk in from. So Romela and Chingua have placed a robot now, and also Heroes are walking over to the other side. Ignore the colors, they'll all play for the same team. All the robots are playing for the same team, and all the humans are playing for the same team. Remember, it's really hard for the robots to do these drop-in games, so communication between teams is actually not an easy challenge for them. So it will probably be quite hard for the robots here to play together. So everyone is off the field now. It looks like the humans, because there are so many humans who want to play, they will actually exchange their players quite a bit. It looks like we are ready to play, almost ready to play. Looks like one robot, probably Romela, still servicing here. Humans are still eager on the sideline. I wonder who has kickoff. Can someone tell me? The robots have kickoff, so the robots will be able to kick. So we're going to ready, which means the robots and the humans are allowed to walk in. Looks like the humans are doing a rather slow approach to walk in, going for a defensive position here. So Reinaldo was in the goal. We have one goalkeeper and then two defensive players trying to defend here. One Chingua robot looks like it is taken out. Going to set. We only have one robot on the field right now. It has 10 seconds to perform the kickoff. Looks like it will be able to actually perform this kickoff. But Alessandra took the ball and now is very, very slowly kicking the ball towards the goal, giving the robot really a lot of time. Jasper is actually playing the ball towards the robot here. They're doing really a lot of kicks, one to the other. Oh, what a good kick towards the goalkeeper, but Reinaldo was strong in the defense here. Looks like the robots really have trouble here because they have two robots on the side. I'm curious to see what happens when Romela actually enters because they are so fast in running. Right now it's mostly humans trying to give robots a chance to score. Maybe for next year we should consider mixed teams instead of humans versus robots first. But now the robot has the ball, but Jasper was right there to defend. Not losing its stability, he's walking quite strong here on the human side. Kicking can still be improved, it looks like, on the human side. Seems like they have a goalkeeper now on the robot side as well. Oh, what a good kick right through the legs of the human here. Maybe just taking the stand for more stability on the human side. So Alessandra has the ball, it's back in the human team. Now the Romela robot is coming. I'm really interested to see how that is going because the Romela robot is so fast. So let's see how that is going to compete. Alessandra is giving the robots another chance, but it looks like the robots will have trouble figuring out themselves who was actually taking the shot, and it looks like Chingua actually backed off, so Heroes is again one robot playing here. It is making an attempt, but look at Romela coming now. This is going to be hard for the humans. Let's see how close they dare to actually get. Oh, right now they're really having to do something here. So now we are in game. So this is the first goal here for the humans. So they're all positioning themselves again, both the humans and the robots. And now they're actually making the substitution here. So the great goalkeeper is going off the field. So a round of applause for Reinaldo, who is also one of the OC and exec members here, playing quite well. Now we have Reinhard substituting in from the technical committee. Oh, that was a good pass towards the human member now. Oh, that is actually quite nice dribbling here. Seems like Jasper has some experience. And the robot is actually keeping up quite well. The Romela robot is really doing pretty good walk here. But still humans are slightly faster. Oh, slightly missed the goal here from the human side. So now it is out. So the humans picked up Jasper, who is going out slightly less dramatic than Reinaldo did. And now we have the Nubots, member of the team Nubots, Trent, coming in, member of the current and next technical committee as well. So Romela is actually taking the kick in here. But it looks like both robots really want to take that kick in, so let's see. But probably Romela is faster. Heroes actually have to take the robots a little bit back for Romela to actually attempt that kickoff. But now the kick was right to Alessandra, so again, the robots are not quite used to actually detect humans as obstacles, it seems. So the humans are doing a strong attempt at another goal here. But they're taking it easy on the robots. They are taking it easy and giving the robots another chance. It is still 1-0 for the humans here. And it's again Romela who's trying to take the ball over from Heroes here, who's slightly slower in turning. It's a good chance now, but not quite as a strong kick that we've seen before. Goalkeeper's going out quite far from the human goal here. And now it looks like one of the human members lost localization, but no, she recovered. She is actually walking back towards the correct goal. So good. But then abandoning the ball here. So now another pickup here, Alessandra. It's exchange for Bente, another member from the organizing committee and a future member from the technical committee, obviously. Loads of robot confusion. Bente was substituted out right away again. So now we have a member from Team Hero. Seems to be confusion on the human side and who was allowed to play. The referee doesn't seem to be quite. So the ball is towards the robot goal again. Bente substituted back in. Now, oh, that was a strong taking away the ball. We've not seen this from the robots yet, being able to take the ball away that elegantly. And then another goal here for the humans. Seems like Trent really wants to win for the humans here. Doesn't give the robot as much of a charge as the others are doing. So the robots have to position themselves again. The humans also have to position themselves again. Another confusion on who was playing. Now we have a member from Team Heroes substituting in, doing a quite good impression of this robot here as a team member. So we have now a team member from Heroes playing against their own robot, that is robot number 3 here. So the resemblance is uncanny between the two. But it looks like the robot is better at the moment. Oh, he is off the field again. It looks like he is serving a penalty now. But Bente is there to clear the ball. Both Heroes and Romela performing quite strong here. Tsugu as the back in the goalkeeper. There was a pass now towards the human, the robot player. Kenta is taking the ball, is leaving it again, giving the robots a little bit of a chance here. Oh, the Heroes player is back in. So now he's taking the ball, doing a pretty good walk, pretty stable walk here towards the robot goal. That looks like he could make it. That looks like this could be another goal for the human players. And taking a kick, and yes, that is another goal here for the human players. So performing strong here, even though they have so many players walking in and out. Now we have a human from Nimbro, also pretty good resemblance of how well, I think more Romela's robot is walking actually. It looks pretty much like a Romela robot here that is on the field. So Nimbro team member also really, oh, that was a really strong kick. That was a goal right away, but that doesn't count. I believe that was a goal right from the kickoff, so I assume that goal does not count. Yes, the goal did not count, so now the robots are allowed to, oh, it looks like that human team member really doesn't have a good listening to the referee here. It is not his kickoff to take. Romela robot is actually going in there to take the kickoff here, or the kick in here from the sideline. And the Nimbro is quite close to the ball, maybe slightly too close to the ball. They are exchanging, another exchange here. Oh, Nimbro is told off here. The Nimbro player is told off to the sideline. Loads of confusion on who is playing here. Another Heroes member is joining back in. It looks like there's only 2 human members left on the field. Only 2 members left on the field. That's a chance now for the robots who are still with 3 members. 2 Heroes players here against, oh, one losing stability, but that is a quite strong performance here from the goalkeeper. Now it's a chance for the Heroes team member here, walking quite strong towards the goal. It might be the potential to actually score another goal for the humans. And yeah, quite past the goalkeeper. So really good performance and a really good goal kick here. It looks like this was the end of the halftime. Is that true? Not entirely sure. Yes, we've ended. No, yes. So congratulations, the game was won by the human team members, but it was quite fun. So thank you all for watching. The robots still have some work to do to 2050, but we've seen quite impressive robots here during this competition. So thank you for watching, both here in the competition hall and also at home on the live stream.
A very good evening and welcome here at Today at RoboCup. As you can see, we are no longer in the venue. They are reorganizing the venue to have better fields and more audience seats for the finals that we are going to see tomorrow, of course. I am joined here today by Nata Kerkhoffs. Welcome, Nata.
Thank you so much.
Nata joined us today. Kurt went home. Nata, once again, I asked it every day to the co-hosts. This was your first day at RoboCup. You have taken a little time to look around and then you went straight to work. What did you see and how was it for you?
Yeah, I took a look around and Kurt, the co-host before me, was doing the SPL League. So I kind of filled Kurt's shoes there, and I'm really I love the SPL League now.
It's the little Now robots. They fall over a lot, but they are really cute to watch, of course. Did you enjoy the game or the falling over of the robots?
I enjoyed both because you have some teams that are really, really good. They don't tip over that much, but yeah, the tipping over is that's 50% of the fun.
You are in IT now, you work in IT, but you have also studied electromechanics for a few years. Anything you can relate to? Do you see a robot and you think, ooh, I could maybe solder or maybe put a servo motor in there?
I mean, not really. There's a reason I'm in IT now, so... But no, yeah, I love the mechanics, so it's amazing to see. Although I think with the Now robots, it's mainly the software because the hardware is all standard. But yeah, still, I mean, when you look around, when I walk around at RoboCup, it's amazing to see all those robots.
When you, so a standard platform, of course, the Now robots was invented for teams who didn't want to lose too much time on hardware, on building a robot. That takes a lot of time when you build a robot. But if you want to do some electrical mechanics on a Now robot, you can always go work for the company that produces them, because they actually have a Now clinic on the site of the RoboCup. And when a Now robot is